Hello everyone, my name is Tony. I go by Irene Booted on the internet. We're back here with Dragon Age Inquisition, the Trespasser DLC. We're going to very quickly go around to all of our friends.
Everything going all right so far?
I don't understand how you could just become a Viscount.
When the ruler of a marcher state dies and there's no heir, the nobles of the city pick a new ruler. Only none of Kirkwall's nobles actually want the throne. Most of them think it's cursed, actually. They can't leave it empty, though, or some other state like Starkhaven or Ansburg will probably invade.
That's fair.
I complained about the empty office when it interfered with my reconstruction efforts. They took that as volunteering.
So Bran used to be Viscount, and now he just follows you around?
Provisional Viscount.
Pretty much.
With a permanent appointee finally in the Viscount's office, I am free to return to my post as Seneschal.
He means my true calling is arrogantly telling people they can't talk to the Viscount. He's good at it, too.
I'm surprised no one from the Council of Heralds wants your autograph.
You just missed them. Duke Cyril keeps asking me for spoilers for my next book.
No.
We'll talk more another time.
I'll be here if you need me.
We've already done all the ancillary stuff, so we don't need to go looking for collectibles, I don't think.
I've been meaning to ask. Solus hasn't come back. Sent word? Anything?
I hope he's dead. No. No, he hasn't.
I've heard nothing. He's gone.
I'm sorry.
It's nice to have everyone back in the same place again.
I have to admit I missed it. What does it mean when we need a huge diplomatic talk or the world ending just to bring us together? I got the chance to have a few drinks with Sarah. Miss that girl.
Is Blackwell's
It's still a
BA
little
Australian?
awkward talking to Cassandra,
Sierra.
but the commander appears to have forgiven me. Finally.
What is it like being a warden now?
Things are in upheaval. There have been heated arguments about the future of the Order. I wouldn't be surprised if we tore ourselves apart.
What do you think's going to happen at the Exalted Council?
Maker, I have no idea. Politics always makes my head spin. The Inquisition shouldn't have to give in whenever some prissy noble gets their knickers wedged somewhere.
Alistair Parker. He's from Yorkshire.
Until later.
Not
Take care.
Australian. It's a good accent, though. Oh, I need to sell all the, like, inconsequential stuff we've picked up. Dorian, I'm willing to give you this belt. Because right now, I mean, what can it hurt, right? He's already kind of a glass cannon. We might as well just go all in on it. Oh my gosh, he's gonna have so little health. His con is just so low. Viv. %, stagger, more like extra fire damage. Hi, Cole.
Hello.
Really?
It always had a soul. The question is the answer.
Does this unit have a soul?
His friend had to die because he thought they were people. A slow arrow breaks in the sad wolf's jaws.
That's a reference to Masked Empire.
They made bodies from the earth, and the earth was afraid. It fought back, but they made it forget.
Maybe Titans?
The guardian spirit stayed, not bound, but biding, because he asked. He knows how to speak, so spirits listen.
That might have been a reference to the original Cole.
He died in the darkness, so a blue rose could bloom.
I don't know that one.
He broke the dreams to stop the old dreams from waking. The wolf chews its leg off to escape the trap.
That's a reference to Solus bringing down the Fade.
Being this, being me, it's harder, but better. I like me. Meriden laughs at things I say. The spirits have fled,
I've never made Cole
flying,
more human.
fluttering, fast to the farthest Fade. They're afraid of the veil tearing again. Your hand hurts. A heartbeat, not yours, hammering the beat of a song in its final verse. I'm sorry. It was the same boy. His mother on the ship, his father in their homeland. He grew up lonely. Or didn't.
That might have been a reference to Dragon Age 2?
Her name is different now. Victoria. The old name slips away further each time. She's glad you're here. Rainier, Rainier, Rainier. It still hurts, but you helped make it better. He can mend it now.
Cole, how much dialogue do you have?
She killed the girl to save herself. She thinks about the eyes going black. A weapon is an order, not a gift.
I don't know that one.
He did not want a body, but she asked him to come. He left a scar when he burned her off his face.
Maybe Solus and Mythal?
Hello.
Hello.
Scout plays hard and swift and...
Hello, and shh. I'm trying to figure out why everyone is acting so weird. I mean, besides because Canary assassins and everything. You see it, right? There's something going with the elf servants. Makes sense after that ruin, right?
It's been a couple years. How's everything sitting with you?
It's weird meeting back up and seeing everyone get their grey. First time I've been anywhere long enough to get fond of things. Leliana's friendly when she wants to be. My people sometimes do things for her, like I do for you. All that blood and thunder just so everyone can live well an hour once around. Good lesson, I suppose, if there had to be one.
When you start going on about elves, it's hard to tell if it's about them or you.
Yes, you're ever so clever. Arse. Point is, the servants have no complaints. No asking for a Jenny. They serve this lot, but don't want them done for anything.
So, the nobles are nice and the servants are happy?
Two things that have never been true. Mark that I said it. We're fighting Canary, but something else is on the up.
I suppose you've a lot to say about that elven ruin. About the creators.
They're not even demons, just big magey knobs punching down. And yes, the shits who use them to make me feel broken can still eat it. But always waiting for that fight is way too much work. It's like doing half the hurt for them.
Yep.
Maybe we're old now, but I'm tired of it. I'd rather worry about
It's
people
only
I
been
care
2
about.
years.
Like you. Are you alright with it? The creators.
No.
I don't think I am, Sarah.
I don't know words that fix things, but you have friends. We're real. Please remember that.
We'll talk later.
I might have
Oh,
said
an
yes to being a
Inquisitor?
Jenny after hearing that.
Feels weird, but I'm sorry Solus never came back. Well, no, I'm not, but I'm sorry he left you. For what it's worth, anyway. Not much, I suppose, but there you go.
That's worth a lot, Sarah.
Here's you. Hello again.
We'll talk later.
Count on seeing you, yeah?
Bull.
Wish I hadn't burned all my contacts with the Ben Hastrath. Be nice to have some idea what they're doing right now.
Yeah, but then you'd be on their side, Chief.
Yes, but I'd know things. I like knowing things.
The Chargers have been with the Inquisition for a while now. Is everyone still happy?
No complaints, Your Worship. The Inquisition's been good to us. We'd disband and join the Inquisition officially, but the Chief gets this sad dog look when we suggest it.
The loyalty is touching, Krem.
I'll talk to you later.
Anytime, boss.
Now, you know what? I think there was one song that we never got, because I remember it saying 20 out of 21. I wonder if it's just the other... Because I think there's a song for mages, but I don't know if we got the one for Templars because of Champions of the Just not being in this playthrough.
Tell me, these strange spaces past the Alluvians, are they safe to explore?
I saw worse at Adamant.
None of it's been as bad as the Nightmare in the Fade, I can tell you that.
I will take your word for it. And yet, you've accomplished so much in the calm of these past years. I wish you did not have to imperil yourself for us. Again.
I'm a bit tired of it myself.
I wish I didn't either. I'll be glad when this Kunari business is over.
You've already made headway. Let us hope it is soon. I will do what I can here. Once the Kunari are dealt with, brace yourself. The Council is just as relentless.
I think at this point, my Inquisitor's tired of, like, the barrier of it all. Like, she has the capability and the resources. Oh, hello. Tattered Tome. Those who deny the truth are willfully ignorant, for what happened at the Temple of Sacred Ashes makes little sense as historians tell it. These men and women are clearly in the pay of those who want the matter silent. Reports of the wreckage claim nothing remains of the temple but rubble from the explosion. Chantry-controlled mages say a spell cast by the Magister Corypheus was amplified by a lyrium deposit beneath the temple, but this is folly. Learned professors and mages outside the Chantry have proven in many writings that even oh no! That even superheated lyrium cannot melt granite beams. The destruction of the Temple of Sacred Ashes can only be the work of hidden Ophidian enslavers, the Snake Kings of the Earth. In their battle against Tevinter's allies from the moons, I of course know about them, as I hope to prove to the reader beyond doubt. A selection of educational charts illuminating my theories are at the back of this tome, and goes on for 400 more pages.
Yes, thank you.
Lyrium can't melt granite beams. You heard it here first, folks.
I can't believe it's been so long.
Around 2 years.
That's it? 2 years? Sweet merciful maker, it felt like 10. That could have been all the wine. Only thing back home I really missed.
What is this ambassadorship about, exactly?
I believe my father set it up, but the Imperium certainly didn't object. They'd love for the Inquisition to fall apart, so they're happy if it seems they consider this council a waste of time.
That makes no sense.
No? If Dread Tevinter actually pushed for the Inquisition's end, everyone else would disagree on principle. So they send a nobody pariah and hope for the best. Makes perfect sense to me.
Any thoughts about the Exalted Council?
A few. Divine Victoria needs a new tailor for one.
Interesting chessboard.
From the paintings of Liliana in that enormous robe, you'd think she was pregnant. Could cause a delicious scandal. As for this whole Exalted Council business, well, I warned you once that no one would thank you for saving the world. Sadly, I'm always right. So long as the Inquisition's around to remind them they're not really in charge, they'll never sleep comfortably. Whether they have the guts to take action, I suppose we'll see.
What did you do in Tevinter while you were away?
I went home. Twice. Father was only there once. Mother was drunk both times. I also went to Carina's to see my good friend Maeveris. Then I settled some of Alexis's affairs. That wasn't fun.
Another time.
I look forward to it.
Darling, what can I do for you?
How are things for the Circle of Magi?
If you call it the Circle while they're in earshot, you'll never hear the end of it, my dear. The College of Enchanters is a ridiculous mess, but it's still a useful institution for training mages.
I wanted your opinion of how Divine Victoria is working out.
Liliana is managing to hold the Chantry together, just barely. Likely your influence.
We'll talk another time.
Like notes. Oh, these are more wager notes. Have you seen Ambassador Montilier trying to cool everyone's tempers after the Inquisitor ran out of the Exalted Council? The gall! Llewellyn has some nerve. Have you noticed the runners at the Divine's quarters? Everyone is demanding the most holy address the affront. If anything, the Inquisitor's actions strengthened Ferelden's position. All Tegan is fuming. Lord Cyril won't let him push. This is as good as sealed, my friends. We'll see. This is unacceptable. I was to wear the red cape with the chevrons today, but no one can find it in the wardrobe, which appears to be in 5 different places at once. Send Melise to me immediately. Haven't seen Melise all day, Uncle. She disappeared after setting out the bedclothes last night. One of the palace maids had to help me into my luncheon dress. Elita, you let some sticky-fingered scullery wretch lace up your Montfort gown? Have one of the footmen look for Melise and tell him to lay a few stripes on that elf's backside when he finds her. Ooh.
Was there something you needed?
Have you had a chance to speak with Liliana? Away from work, I mean.
I don't like that I'm standing on the dog.
Liliana has kept in contact, unofficially of course, but it's good to see her again. Arguing with her in person is far more satisfying.
Do you remember the first time we came to the Winter Palace?
All too well. I've already answered a half-dozen questions about my personal life. The reason we're here is because we made a difference. That's worth enduring the political small talk.
Is there any news from Ferelden? How is your family?
My sister Mia keeps me informed. As I understand, she's training my nephew to best me at chess.
All good news, then.
Not all, but most of it is, and that's good enough.
Is there anything I should know?
We were permitted soldiers here, but our every move is watched. Some things never change.
I should go.
Inquisitor?
I think that's everyone. No, we gotta go talk to Cassandra. How did I miss Cassandra? Liliana.
Divine Victoria.
Please don't. It would be nice to just be Liliana again for a few days.
Oh, of course. Forgive me.
There's nothing to forgive. I just want it to be like old times.
Tell me about your nugs. Did you get any new ones?
Oh yes! A litter was born just a month ago. We are weaning them right now. If you are hoping for one, I'm afraid they're already spoken for.
Do you miss being our spy master?
I think I miss the people more than the work. Josie, Cullen... I didn't notice how much I liked having them near until they weren't. We're right, of course, but it's not the same.
Have your agents any news I should hear about?
Are you hoping for word on Solus? I'm sorry, Inquisitor. I'm afraid I have nothing. Just rumors of sightings that cannot be verified. He's familiar with my methods and seems always one step ahead of me. It is tiring.
Perhaps later, Liliana.
I'll be right here if you need anything.
Can I talk to Tegan and Cyril again?
By me.
No, they are not here. Oh, there's people up here this time. Let's go check in with Cassandra, and then we'll go investigate the Canary plot. I do feel really bad for Josie.
It is good to see you, my friend.
I hear you've been rebuilding the Seekers.
Slowly, but yes. I managed to find a few of my former comrades who'd scattered to the winds. Some of them were unsuitable, and I did not ask them to return. Others felt as I did, once they read the Lord Seeker's tome. We've since recruited a few candidates who are going through training now, with full disclosure. What comes after this, I cannot be certain. I'm making it up as I go along.
Don't we all?
Sounds familiar.
I thought you'd appreciate that.
So what do you think of the chantry?
You ask me just to poke at me and see if I react, don't you? It is what it is. Most Holy's reforms are interesting, to say the least. I hope they last once Liliana is gone. Regardless of what I think,
I mean, she's
it
young.
could have been
She
far
might
worse.
have another
You and I
50
both
or
remember the dark
40
times
years
we faced.
left as
Sadly,
divine.
others have far shorter memories.
What do you think of the Exalted Council?
They are frightened of your power, and there is no longer a hole in the sky to remind them that it was needed.
Perhaps... No. I could remind them.
Maybe what they need is a quick reminder of that power.
Oh, that's a little too much.
Only if you want to stiffen their
That was
resolve.
a little too much. I didn't mean that.
Even so, I would wait and see where this leads. Calmer heads may yet prevail.
That's a good point.
When has that ever been the case?
I'm an optimist. Just ask Varric.
I'll see you later.
Farewell.
Any other things over here? Breach is still doing okay.
How's it been?
Oh. Okay, so they moved it down here. For this one, I think we want black wall. Brick. You don't necessarily need another mage. I'm thinking Iron Bull. Oh!
Hey, Ben Abasto Hasot. Guess they didn't feel like talking.
That path wasn't there before.
Maybe the Kunari figured out a way to make new paths.
Black wall needs to level up. Oh, hello. What's all this then? Secrets!
Where we wanted to go, but still, not bad.
Where is this? Abandoned Chateau. Book of Butterflies. This book opens to reveal thin slats of wood and glass. Pinned to cushions inside the slats are a confusion of colorful butterflies, some as small as copper. Oh, this is Countess Lutetia, the one who was in Skyhold at one point. In celebration of your 20th anniversary with fondest well wishes, Countess Lutetia. Well then, where'd the people go? Marcel, forgive the absence of my letters. The Dalish raids were ominous enough, but now Gaspard's chevaliers ride through my estates without us so much as a buy or leave. What a time to rattle their swords. The shipment came the other day with things that will not travel well. A rare Navaran miniature of Andraste, a triptych lattice of thinnest oak from Deventer, and most wondrous of all, a pre-chantry full-length elven mirror. It's an alluvian. The mirror was discovered after an earthquake near Valdorma brought to light an unplundered elven rune. I purchased the entire lot. There were some other minor artifacts and trinkets, and the mirror has quickly become my favorite. The wife insists we leave soon, and I suppose she's right, but I cannot bear to leave it behind. I will send for the mirror when I am safely in Val Royal, and then throw a party where you can marvel at it yourself. Warmest regards, Yo. Moonlight on the Feast of Shadows. Armed men and women fighting imaginary monsters. Winged horse with a horn flies in the background. In the far future, a disparate group of men and women from all corners of the land band together to end an unstoppable evil. Cloud Loon Lily, an ancient elf pulled out of time. Ren, a mysterious thief who used to sing in taverns but definitely lit the ends from the wealthy. Lancaster Marlowe, a gifted but eccentric mage, traveling the wider world for the first time. His ambition for power matched only by the uncanny ability to thrust his new acquaintances into danger. Eliana Brightstone, a knight of low birth under a mysterious curse. The idealistic Brightstone sings to bring honor to her family name, divesting herself of calamitous death magic. Tilka, an orphan of great resolve. Young Tilka seeks to restore the balance of magic in the world. Enjoy the book, my dear. It's Lord Fleming's most ambitious yet. I'm not sure what a moon whale is, and at times there's a scandalous amount of attention paid to the young man's backside, but I doubt that will put you off in the slightest. Hey, it's the box from Liliana's Chantry visit. How'd that get there? Hello. Illustrated periodical. Chevaliers serving Duke Aeneas will now carry shields with dovetailed dividing lines instead of their previous flory. Lord Fortier of House Eigel will join in the union with Lady Valclan of House Saurus. A full-faced mask in the Monsomardian crimped style, containing 2 colors from each noble line's heraldry, may now be worn by first and second cousins of either household. Lady Westmouth of Denerim will join in union with Lord Pierre of the House Venure. A half-faced domino mask, black with white trim, rubies, pearls, or opals, may now be worn by Lady Westmouth's direct relations. Boring.
There was a time where I went weeks without seeing a demon.
Oh, shit. Hand that cuts. The following stacking bonus is granted on ability usage. 2 pieces, 10% attack speed, 10% movement speed for 3, 4 pieces, 1% heal on hit. The ring goes unusually warm when slipped onto a finger. It pulses slightly and steadily as if in time with the wearer's heartbeat. Notes on first attempt: improper valences on the bindings woven into materials led to catastrophic unraveling. The first batch is lost, but I will have supplies brought in from the same stock to illuminate whether the imperfection is within the materials or the enchantment. Curious. Wish I had known about that earlier. This little area. I don't know why I didn't go here. I saw it. I think you probably saw me turn and look at it. Could I go back here? should. I don't know why it would. Please tell me this isn't red lyrium.
All right.
Like
Let's see where they were going.
Hello.
So that's how the Kunari moved the paths.
That's a handy little trick.
Ooh, I don't like it. That's cool. Interesting. I'm gonna save just in case this is where we're supposed to go. I don't think it is. I think it's down there. Oh, hello. That's a Ferelden's run, isn't it? Moldy journal. Saw Eats across from the Volca, that which draggeth souls down to Eats larder in the brine dark. His beast preyeth on humble wits and golden sworn, even, and the tower's keepers declares I will rest here if Eats would ease me. The elven, which pulled me grip up from my end, kens he is the last of its kind. I made it known elven live south-like, but he says it would not be as it was, and I said that's ever true. And he laughed lark-like. Come dark, he showed me a mirror deep strange, and Alluvian sworn to be in his family for. That's a weird way to write it.
Everyone ready?
Oh my god. Eric, oh no. Down to half our potions. That's no good. Find the guide. 10% critical chance plus more attack speed, movement speed, and heal on hit. It was on the third attempt, 2 enchantments whose matrices should have meshed caught. The combustion caused such damage it broke several previously forged pieces. There's now a resonance between them, however, in the light on my thoughts. An enchantment linked in tandem as the neck turns the head or the wrist twists the hand. Another one of those devices. Can't seem to get up. I feel like I heard a sound that way. I'm gonna save again just in case this is the correct way. This looks like elven stuff. Hidden hollow. Cheese.
Killed the damn demons already!
something. The Eye That Weeps, 10% attack. I don't know what the taken shape is. It's heavy for its size. Metal is clammy and sticks jealously to the flesh. The gem in the center contains a liquid that flowers a sluggish red and bright light. Condensation slowly forms on the gem's outer surface no matter how many times it's wiped clean. Notes on the second attempt. Elegance eludes me. The aim is to improve the coordination of the body and sharpen the perception of the heart, but graphs do not live long enough to plumb their worth. The current process is ruin. This batch is lost. Begin again. I think we need to go back to Val Royale, or just not Val Royale, Lam Charal, for a moment, recuperate, and then immediately come back. I have no idea where the fourth thing might be, except for maybe up there. Oh, there's a thing there. Oh, it was red, and I was like, oh my god, I fucked up. I fucked up so bad. Oh, look at all those colors. Go that way. Per Aquialis.
Those Kunari can't have gotten far. Be ready.
All that lyrium. There. Oh shit. They're coming back. Maybe I do need liberation up holding it back tonight. I don't have any more lift you up potions. Maybe we kill the small guys first.
Mystical elven mirror lead here.
We need to find out what these Kunari were up to. So let's go see, shall we?
Well, we know that a lot of taigs, that are the deepest taigs, are actually elven construction from several books that have been released. So like the primeval taig, I believe it was determined that that was an elven place. Like where the red lyrium came from. So it's entirely possible that the Magisters didn't cause the blight and that the
Looks like there was a bad cave-in.
This paper is covered in what appears to be mathematical calculations, an extremely precise and detailed sketch of the wall, has been annotated with measured angles, dimensions, and several lines of text in Kunlat. Whatever conclusions were drawn about the measurements are lost, the page has been ripped seemingly by sharp teeth, and much of the remaining paper is hidden by a hardened layer of dried blood and dust from a cave-in. There's more. 22 veil quartz. Where's my tier 4 lightning stuff, though? That's fire. We already had tier 4 fire.
Look at all that. The Kunari have a huge operation here.
Yeah, but for what?
I don't know, man.
That catwalk. I can't believe the Arcana let it out of Parfallen.
You can practically feel it, can't you? All that rock hanging above your head. Maker, I hate fighting underground. Your mark is glowing again.
Well, maybe the anchor can make itself useful down here.
I don't know if this ability upgrades at all.
Great. We're in the deep roads. I feel myself getting dwarfier by the minute. Did I just sprout a beard? I hate caves.
And slopes, uneven ground, dark, pretty much all kinds of weather.
Also quiet, most kinds of smells, rain, water in general.
Look, I have to complain, or you'll forget I'm here and trip over me. I'm providing a service.
I didn't think there was going to be anything there, but...
Deep stalkers! Don't get surrounded! Well, this place is all kinds of fun.
Many of these pages are filled with sketches of elven statues, matching the ones found in the area, along with notes and what look like attempts to practice Kunlan. Ebast, you all are. Ebadim, they all are. Ebsam, we all are. If Fenrirel truly has agents working against us, then the Dreadwolf must be laughing at me. The Blight takes my clan, so I go to Kirkwall. Kirkwall goes to ruin, so I flee to the Cune. Now the Kunari are bringing me down into the lightless depths, and for what? Because the nursery rhymes I remember from childhood make me an expert on ancient elves. These statues are old, better shaped than anything I've seen on the surface. Many of them are for Mythal, though, and Fenrirel. Not in a spot of honor, but guarding, attending. Protector and Allmother, why are you honored here? So far from the light of the sun. Why was the Dread Wolf at your side? I'm wondering if I need that focus gain. Oh, instead of cold resistance, yes.
What are the Kunari even doing in a place this awful?
I don't know, man. lyrium.
Look, someone up ahead. I think he's human.
Who are you?
Stay back! Oh, wait. Your hand. Are you the Inquisitor?
Odd to find a human down in the deep roads at all, let alone surrounded by Kunari.
We don't have much time. Please, what the Vidasala is doing, you have to stop her.
The Vidasala? That's a high-ranking Bin Hasrath. Specializes in magic. Finding, studying, stopping.
Not anymore. I don't care whether you serve Fenharel or not. Someone has to stop her.
Why would you think I serve Fenharel?
Why do the Kunari think that the Inquisition serves Fenharel?
I don't know. The Vidasala said it, and well... You're Dalish. It made as much sense as anything. We've had agents of Fenharel causing trouble all over the Crossroads. Sabotage, making spirits attack us. I assume the Inquisition was their army. That you came here because Fenharel told you to.
Who are you?
Who are you exactly?
My name is Jeren. Sir Jeren, once. I was a Templar in Kirkwall. Until I joined the Qun.
You're Kunari?
Kirkwall was... madness. Chaos. The Kunari were like the eye of a storm. I stand for order and discipline. Protecting the innocent from magic. But this plan... it's as mad as Meredith ever was.
Stop what?
What is it you want me to stop?
This place is a lyrium mining and processing center. The Kunari need it for... Have you ever heard of Sarabas?
Dangerous thing. It's what the Qun calls mages.
Even as a Templar, I'd never seen anything like the power Sarabas can unleash. And now Vidasala is giving them lyrium. A lot of lyrium. It's part of something she calls Dragon's Breath.
That's a load of crap. There's no way the Vidasala would let any Sarabas within 1,000 feet of lyrium.
There's more to it than that, but I couldn't find out what. The Kunari don't like it when you ask too many questions.
Where are we? Why are there elven mirrors in the deep roads?
This place is close to something like a lyrium spring. The more we mine, the more there seems to be.
Because it's blood.
As for the mirrors, I don't know. Maybe the elves were mining here too.
What are you doing down here?
The Kunari wanted me to teach them everything I knew about lyrium. Where it comes from, everything it can do, how we put it to use. I knew enough from my time in the Order. They figured out more. I'm not sure how. Maybe they got to the Carter.
The Kunari can't be mining their own lyrium. It kills anyone who tries, other than dwarves.
It killed the Kunari at first. But Kunari workers have a discipline only Tranquil can match. And they're quick learners. They figured it out.
Jeez.
I'm not sure how to stop the Kunari from using lyrium.
The lyrium's only part of the Vidasala's larger plan, Inquisitor. She said it would save the South. That can mean only one thing. An invasion. This mine is the only source of lyrium the Kunari have. They're using Gatlock, the explosive powder in the round casks, to mine, so they don't have to touch raw lyrium. If you get the primers from Central Supply, you can prime the Gatlock and detonate it. The mines will go up in flames.
I'll do what I can. Well, will that be enough?
Even if I succeed, will that really stop the Vidasala?
It would be a start. Deep stalkers and cave-ins will cut off reinforcements, but they'll still come when they hear trouble. You've got to find the Vidasala to end this war before it begins.
Yep, get out of here.
There's no telling how bad things will get when I destroy the mine. You'd better get moving.
I will. Good luck, Inquisitor.
Let's go. We have a lyrium mine to ruin.
Don't much like that. I didn't know there was any secret in the box Thank you. Go, Ironbird, go. It's interesting how their eyes glow in the dark. That was brutal. I don't know why he sped up so fast.
We saw the Kunari make these things explode. Maybe we can use them to get out of here.
Gatlock, yeah? That'll definitely explode. Be careful.
Alright, time to run. So what was with the purple fire, though? Yeah, Gatlock doesn't burn purple.
Why is it so dark? Don't dwarven runes usually glow with lyrium or lava or whatever's running through the walls?
These walls of blue flame were cast by the agent of Fen. Oh, wow. Okay. Were cast by the agent of Fen'Harel as he ran through this place bringing chaos and destruction. Do not light fires from them. Do not go near them. Fen'Harel's maidservant made them to hamper us, and they bring only death. Oh shit. I thought I still had the connection up.
Keep feeling like I'm gonna bang my horns on this crap.
No worries about fighting your people, Bull.
I'm not Kunari anymore. Whatever they're doing, I'm ready to stop. So don't worry, unless we end up fighting more Grey Wardens.
Create near purple fire is where this other note is supposed to be. Oh, that must have been here on the crate. Yep. Okay. Cool. Like what? Oh, just the ladder. I forgot that it highlights ladders. Fire instantly lights Kunari pods. It has fire fucking everywhere.
There's got to be a mistake, boss. The Qunari wouldn't invade now. It's impossible.
I mean, it seems pretty possible. Goodbye. Seems like the Qunari are falling apart. They disavowed the air shock. Vidasala seems to be kind of doing her own thing. The guy from Mark of the Assassin going off and spilling Qunari trade secrets. So we could go this way.
There's one of the mining platforms. Now we just need primers.
There's so much you don't see.
They found us!
Well, that certainly looks like a good spot for an explosion. So, sneak in, get primers, blow this mining operation sky high. Sounds like fun.
Torn notebook in the deep road, section 2. They say the agent of Fenrir caused the trouble in the Crossroads. I wish I knew. I wish whoever fights in the name of the old wolf was around to fight when the Darkspawn took my clan. Mine is not to question. I have chosen the Qun. The Qun will protect me. Rithost, Rithodum, Ritham. These statues are older than anything I saw in my days with the clan. The area is dwarven, though. What were the ancient elves doing here? Mining? Where were the dwarves? Easier to have them mine it. Not a trading post. You don't go into a friend's home, knock over their gods, and put up your own. Or, I don't remember any legends about our people fighting the dwarves. Though I remember my keeper telling a story about how the dwarves fear the sun because of Elgarnon's fire. A metaphor for the elves of Arlathan driving the dwarves underground? The Qunari like metaphors. I should share that. I feel like there was more up here, though. Oh, was this just... It is. Okay. Well, now I feel a little silly. Can I get down there? I'm gonna feel really dumb if I... Huh. Trying to remember that old bedtime song about Mythal. My mother sang it in the night before the Darkspawn came for my clan. It's the last time I ever heard her voice. Irsa tel nal Mythal las mathanaris. Ir sana Emma, him solas evanuris. Da Durgenlin, banal malas elgara. Then Durgenlin, the word for dwarf, Belanaris, Belanaris. I am empty, filled with nothing. Mythal gives you dreams. It fills you within you, making our leaders proud. My little stones, never yours the sun, forever, forever. Hiron said we lost some of the old words. What if they changed? Durgenlin from Durgenlen? Little dwarves, never yours the sun. What did Mythal do here? Something's wrong. The lights on the walls are fading. Going to find help. It's not safe without light. Itwa ost, itwa adim, itwa sam. Oh, there's more.
We're almost there.
Wait, the mage? There's a Cerebos. We need to deal with that. What's a Cerebos stats? Barrier breaker, spirit resistance. Other dudes before we fight the Cerebos. Anything to say about them letting a Cerebos loose on us? Heart of Rage, Permaflame. All nearby enemies are constantly burning. Grants 50% bonus resistance to fire and 50% bonus fire damage. Damn. really good if I was Fire Mage, and if Vivian wasn't a nice enchanter. That's a good enchantment. Anything up here? That's some primers.
Andraste's has, that's a lot of lyrium.
Oh shit, that is a lot of lyrium. And a bunch of tombs. Sarcophagi. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 28 sarcophagi. And a well of lyrium. Communique in the deep roads. Probably Kunlat. Bidithari Kith. The boss disruption of the Atashi Asara must be ended at once. Hurrah decreases with each. The dragon's breath must be complete. Locate and eliminate boss. Eliminate agents of Fenrir. This time runs out. The end of attack chain now hits all enemies in the area.
We've got the primers. Let's go explode some Gatlock.
Got one on each side here. Time to go. That's really bad. Oh no, you don't. Look here.
That's it. Let's get out of here and warn the others about this Dragon's Breath plan.
Yep.
Hopefully before this place floods any worse. Look at the water!
Please. We'll have to find another way.
Elf Iskari, our Templar brother is in need of re-education. He must be located and returned at once. Vinisala. I'm glad we let him go. Come on, yep. This is basically just the way we already went. We're gonna go back.
Poor man. He didn't make it far.
Oh.
So, who gets to tell Cullen and Josephine we're probably at war with the Cume? Anyone?
Don't look at me.
They're going to kill me.
But what about that other illusion?
Dragon's breath. The Qunari always enjoy their metaphors. But what does it mean?
Who knows? Qunari agents moving through Illuvians to attack the south is bad enough already.
I still do not understand why they accused the Inquisition of serving Fen'Arel.
Could be real.
We know that Mythal actually exists. It's possible Fen'Arel is still here in some form too.
What you describe in the ruins certainly implies that the Dread Wolf of Elven legend is a real person. But how does that implicate us? What made them decide that the Inquisition serves this Fen'Arel? Hopefully we will learn more after we have stopped them.
Let's see the Exalted Council try to disband the Inquisition after we've saved them from this dragon's breath.
We must find out what Dragon's Breath is first. For now, our only lead is the Qunari leader, the Vidisala.
Gentlemen!
My apologies, Lady Josephine. There has been an incident with one of your soldiers.
How dare you? It was bad enough that the Inquisition chose not to inform the Exalted Council of the Qunari Corps.
Orle would have been happy to help with the matter.
But now your own guards are attacking servants? You have overstepped your bounds.
You cannot be serious.
My plan to seize power in Ferelden would hardly start with soldiers scuffling in Orlais, Arl Tegan.
While the Exalted Council is our foremost priority, the Inquisitor will, of course, address this matter personally.
Thank you, Inquisitor. Orle stands ready to assist the Inquisition, as always.
I think Duke
Secrets and
Cyril might
lies.
actually be a good person.
Do you understand why we fear your Inquisition? You act as if you're the solution to every problem. How long before you drag us into another war?
Literally right now.
What's going on here?
The Orlesians tried to take one of our people, Inquisitor. We've secured the area.
This is the Winter Palace. You cannot simply seize control when one of your guards attacks a servant.
The Inquisition is handling this. When some noble commits a crime of fashion, you can take over.
I only asked what he was doing.
And when I refused to bow to the Inquisition's dogs, you attacked me! How would you like us to handle the situation, Inquisitor?
How'd that barrel get there?
That barrel there. Where did it come from?
I was ordered to bring wine for the guests.
You're lying.
Your Inquisition
That's
soldiers
Qunari
are completely out of control.
No, we're in control. Keep talking and you'll find yourself in chains.
Boy. Take the guard into custody, and we look weak. Take the servant into custody, and we look like we're overstepping our bounds. That's a dilemma, isn't it? Yeah, and there's no way that's a wine cask in that shape after we just got done looking at what Gatlock looks like.
Please take the servant into custody.
Right away, Your Worship.
Inquisitor?
Ambassador Montelier will explain later. For now, please hold the servant for questioning.
As you say, Inquisitor. Lord Cyril will hear about this.
Orlais has our back. Lord Cyril himself expressed he would aid
Inquisitor,
us.
I also found this by the barrel. I can't read the language.
Well, why wouldn't you say that? Say that first. Open with that.
Did you resolve the problem with the guard?
The guard is the least of our problems. Someone smuggled Gatlock barrels into the Winter Palace.
Smile, Inquisitor. There are many eyes upon us. At least now we know the true extent of the dragon's breath.
Explain it.
You think the dragon's breath is these Gatlock barrels?
Of course. A surprise attack, even through the Illuvians, would have met fierce resistance. But if everyone at the Exalted Council died in an explosion, the South would be rudderless, vulnerable to attack. This is what Corypheus should have done after the explosion at the Temple of Sacred Ashes. An attack as swift and unstoppable as the breath of a dragon.
How are you still smiling?
Years of training as a bard, Inquisitor. We cannot show weakness now. Enemies could be watching, or we can let them seize idle conversation between two friends.
The guard who confronted the servant said she found this note near one of the barrels. It looks like Kunari writing.
Let me see. I picked some up from the Iron Bull, though I'm told my accent is atrocious. These are orders for positioning the Gatlock in the palace. When duty has been performed, report to the Vidusala through the mirror marked by a bookcase.
We have a target.
Mirror marked by a bookcase. I'm on my way.
Good. While you do that, I will have agents locate the Gatlock barrels and remove them safely. I will also send word to my foreign contacts. We must see where else this dragon could strike.
Alright, companions, you got anything new? Any new dialogue?
It is good to see you, my friend.
No.
I'll see you later.
Farewell.
I'll check just a few more people, just in case. Oh, let me re-up my potions. I need more deep mushroom. I need more deep mushroom. Need a lot of deep mushroom. Alright, deep mushroom. I have no idea what that potion is supposed to be. all the potions we have. I think, right? I'm playing with mods, so the achievement won't unlock, unfortunately. Let's make sure everyone's stuff is upped. Cool.
If you leave and come back, the chest gives you another. That's how we know too much. Barefaced but free, frolicking, fighting fierce. He wants to give wisdom, not orders. Hello.
Canary first, mix with elves, add dwarfs. Ugh, doesn't anyone drink their booze one at a time anymore? And the elves here are still squirrely.
We'll talk later.
Count on seeing you, yeah?
Hey, boss.
What can you tell me about the Kunari we're dealing with?
These aren't Ben Hasrath. They're specialists.
I mean, there were some
looking
Ben
for a
Hasraths
Vidasala.
there, we saw them.
Ben Hasrath handle normal security. The Vidasala's people focus entirely on magic. They find it, they study it, they neutralize it.
You told me that already.
And they must be desperate if they're using Illuvians. I'd expect them to shatter any mirror they find.
I'll talk to you later.
Anytime, boss.
Everything going all right so far?
We'll talk more another time.
I'll be here if you need me.
And what do they need? All's well, it seems.
Inquisitor?
All is well?
Of course not.
I knew it was foolish to hope the Exalted Council would go smoothly.
Has all this chaos changed your mind about the future?
We must stay true to ourselves, Inquisitor, whether we fight or lay down arms. As long as we serve the people rather than our own agenda, we'll be on the right path.
Perhaps later, Liliana.
I'll be right here if you need anything.
Darling, what can I do for you?
We'll talk another time.
This time of year, it'll be difficult to find a caravan to go all the way back home. Maybe a sea voyage. I could get captured by burly Canary pirates. That would be fun.
I don't know about that.
Another time.
I look forward to it.
I think that's everybody. So now we gotta go find the Vidasala through an Illuvian near a bookshelf. Take Iron Bowl. I think still Varric and Cassandra. I don't particularly think we need another mage. And I feel like Iron Bull's definitely gonna have dialogue. Like, this is all about the Kunari. Varric might because he fought the Kunari in Kirkwall. And Cassandra has feelings about Kunari. So yeah. I can't seem to hit the confirm button. I have to tab out and tab in. Oh, hello. There's someone down there. Oh, there they go. This bridge is permanent, though. It doesn't do the other thing. Hello. Oh, I thought we were going over there. It's like a dragon. I love the effect it makes if you're touching it but you don't go through it yet. Where are we now? Ancient jail. Broken alluvium there. This note is written in an unknown language, but the portly figure at the bottom with a ring of keys and an unflattering skull is likely a jailer who once walked these flagstones. He's been drawn cross-eyed with wiggling lines radiating from his backside. Goofy.
Demons! They'll not get through me!
Sulks. 6% attack, 6 critical chance, critical damage bonus, 78 maximum health. Notes on the 4th attempt. The weave goes smoothly, bound tightly between many items. The stress on the energy produces finer results than a singular enchantment. Using up the last of the stock was well worth it, as I explained to it as a courtesy before final work began. Adjustments to the underlay were a great success, and will now allow the recipe to be made with material taken from lesser animals if the need arises. Below the letters, possibly in lieu of a signature, is a stamp of a stylized hala head. Taken together, diagrams and ratios carefully inked at the bottom of the last of these notes could be turned into a schematic. Oh, we already have it. But we don't have an ability to make it work with the rest of the items, I don't think. Where is it? Oh, what was the other ring I was wearing? Probably guard penetration. Love the red. I don't know what the taken shape means. I like the colors of this, the red and the grayish brown. I gotta go back and get very quick, hang on. Yeah, so I have to wear this one if I want the set bonus, because the crafted version does not count as a piece of the set. After having read The Horror of Hormak, I think this is definitely something that Gillenan made. Or someone who followed Gillenan. I hate the pants that Iron Bull wears. I don't like the stripes that he has. Have the crossroads. Do not stray from the marked paths. There are many mirrors. Some lead to danger. Do not linger longer than you must. At the bottom is a crude map of a floating island, some of which seem impossible to reach. Book in the crossroads. Its pages are filled with numbers and letters splattered around the page in random order, like writing in a dream. Every other book on its shelf is filled with the same nonsense script. In certain lights, the letters appear to shift slightly out of the corner of the eye.
An alluvion marked by a bookshelf. This should be it.
Good. Time to get some answers from the Vidasala.
Slim journal tucked into a bookshelf in the crossroads, as if left for someone to find. Gentries in a different hand. I've dropped rocks off a dozen ledges. I've not heard one hit bottom. This place has no bottom. Do not be here if you have no tasks here. Emmett missed the rendezvous. He said he was scouting the lower ledges on orders. Understood. No one's to go near that mirror. It's on the other side of it.
Is this some sort of old elven library? Let's hope we can track down the Vidasala in all this.
Refer to Thara, signs of victory. Pages of this book, memory, describe a monument made in a single afternoon by 1,000 toiling servants, swarming over a lump of fallen stone as large as a collapsed mountain. By the end of the day, the stern figure of Elgarnon stares down into a valley carved out from the foothills of the rock. The slaves have disappeared. Light radiates from the Eidolon's narrowed eyes and its open, snarling mouth. Hail Elgarnon, first among the gods. Mark his victory eternal. Exile of the Forbidden Ones shows the blazing forms of the Evaners, banishing a howling spirit from the reach of the fate that touched their lands. A voice rings out, stern and imperial. For abandoning the people in their time of the greatest need, for casting aside form to flee where the earth could not reach. We declare Zebenkek and others of her ilk exiled from the lands of the Evaneris. Beware, their familiarity with shape allows them to travel paths unaided. They may be bound, but only the protection of your gods will fully shield you from their malice. They are forbidden from the earth that is our right. Oh, we've killed 3 of them so far. Describes an elf approaching a city of glass spires so deeply blue they ache. The city's outskirts are wrapped in lakes of mist, and figures stroll along the pearly glowing ships as if they walked on solid ground. Groves of trees woven into enormous parks shelter elves in the quiet hollows, while other elves walk below a river churning along an invisible shoal of air. Or in the air. The scene hums with quiet talk and contentment as the memories maker reaches the city's gates already thrown open wide. Is there more? Hello. You're a dead Kunari. Weapon modification. Enchantment. 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 He's been here for years. What happened, Sandal? No! I'm so worried for Sandal. I almost just want to give it to her as a joke. Yeah. So we're gonna do Iron Bull. An extra 48% critical chance, I think, is great. See that giant hand statue?
Andaran Atishan, Methadra Elven.
More ancient Elven.
If you wish, honored Elven, I will speak so your guests understand. I am study. I am a learning thirst. Come, know what has not been lost. New words, new stories. The Kunari would not approach, but we learned their words as well. If you wish to exchange knowledge, they congregate by the lower gate.
What do the Old Elves use this place for?
This is the Virtirthara, the living knowledge of the Empire.
Wow.
The libraries of every city, the wisdom of every court. A connecting place whose paths are in disarray.
What put this place into disarray?
The Virtirthara was made with world and fade. When they sundered, so did we. Paths broke, knowledge fragmented, many were trapped. I preserve their last words.
What were these Old Elves' last words?
What happened? Where are the paths? Where are the paths? God save me, the floor is gone. Do not let me fall. Do not let me... On this spot, that is all.
Thanks. Really paints a picture.
I'm looking for a Kunari called Vidisala. Do you know what she wants here?
Vidisala, yes. She uses scholars and mages for study. They fear this place, but they seek to know the Veil.
What does Vidisala want to know about the Veil?
I regret I do not have more information. I am sundered from myself. If you discover another one of me nearer the Kunari, I may know more. Kindly give it my greetings. I have not thought with myself for some time.
I could learn so much about my people. What were they like? How long is our history?
I will try to recall, honored patron, but there are gaps, breaks. Greetings, laughter, Ema Enasal, forms out of air, light, memories. And yet there are so many broken paths at every... Missing. I cannot. There is no more. Apologies. I knew all once. We knew. With the break, only fragments or knowledge new since the fall.
We'll be going now.
Know this. An unknown person, not of the Kunari, recently woke the librarians.
An unknown person? Could this be our agent of Fen'Harel?
The librarians facilitated learning before the fracture, before the fall. Now, beware them. They are unwell.
That's not good.
There. Kunari. On that upside-down island.
Looks like a camp up there. Down there. Shit, this place is weird.
Can't go down. Can't go over. So we do need to do this.
That cleared some of the steps. Let's look around for more. The inverted alluvion must lead to the Kunari.
Describes an immensely tall, immensely graceful vine that flowers at the heat of copper sunset, and has blossoms as large as ponds, petals as long as a man, and stems puffing like citron and sky on carrion depth. The day the last of the vine's fold spent and extinct, the creator of this memory weeps after recording the flower sights and sounds, enters Yuthanara. Treasure this thought, for it was the last of its kind, and so much more than the last of me. There's 2 supply caches here. We don't need any right now. It describes a pair playing, colliding in the air, bodies formed for kissing, choking, lines of heat as molten as the sun. The dance is fluid, roiling, never-ending, lovers tangled in a laughing knot that rolls on for years. A promise never to be parted, whatever ages come. An annoyed thought intrudes from one who marked this memory after it was recorded. By the gods, find a private chamber. Shows a solemn group of elves in an amphitheater of living wood, entire trees grown into the seats and stairs for the listeners to recline on. 2 other elves in a spirit of learning are speaking in turn on ways to bend the properties of the material world and casting spells. At the end, the spirit, with the air of a senior lecturer, floats forward and booms in a surprisingly deep voice. The unchanging world is delicate. Spells of power invite disaster and annihilation. The unchanging world is stubborn. The pull of the earth fiercely resists making fire run like water or stone rise like mist. The unchanging world rings with its own harmony. Listen with fearless hearts, and great works will unfold. Oh, there's a book. Hello. Shows a narrow plateau on top of a mountain. 2 armored figures, one in gold, one in black, are fighting in the snow. Steel flickers so fast the air hums. Blood dots the ground. They do not stop for breath. The one in black makes no sound as the blade parts his throat. Mythal, in her wisdom, interceded in an argument between Elganon and Falandin. With clever words, she convinced them to settle their grievance through a battle of their champions. Elganon and Falandin agreed and set their champions against each other rather than declare war among the gods. May those nights long be remembered and Mythal's wisdom praised. Anything out here? No? There's another one of those tree things. And we saw those earlier in the game too. Wait a minute. I won't be tossed away so quickly. What's down here then? There's another alluvion. Oh shit. Well, that was just rude. So what are you supposed to do here? Because there's clearly something over there. Iron Bull, if you could move, that'd be great. Absolutely great. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna give up on that for actually, no, I'm gonna look it up. Because I'm lame. Oh, you know what? Before I even look it up, let me try... I really thought that was gonna be something. Okay. That's not anything for now. It happens at the end of the quest. And the lane. Oh well. Sundered Hall. Going up feels like it's where we're supposed to go. I'm gonna come over here real quick. Yeah. Oh, that was lame. You're telling me that there's no way to get over there. I'm gonna try it again. Yeah. Nope. Okay. Fine. Fine, game. Can I get up? Thank you. I mean, I could totally do that, though. I don't think there's anything there, because the scan doesn't show anything. Okay, this is just the going up way.
These Kunari are dead, but there's not a mark on them.
Look at their eyes. They died in fear.
Now, what makes the Kunari fearful? Spirits, demons. Hello.
Welcome, welcome. Listen to the last words of those who lived past the fall. How could the dread wolf cast a veil between the world that wakes and the world that dreams? The Evenuris will send people. They will save us. When have you last heard from the gods? When the veil came down, they went silent. What is this veil? What has Fen'Harel done?
Are these records saying Fen'Harel created the veil between our world and the Fade?
They're saying some guy just made the veil? We must have been ass deep in demons before then.
Or there were no demons at the time. I need Veilfire. ASAP. What? I need Veilfire stat. Stat was the word I was looking for. Harden Hightown. That's the last chapter.
What the? I never wrote this.
Instructions on how to reach the deepest parts of the Fade. Realms so far removed they're unmarked by dreamers. Epiphany requires a mind as smooth as mirror glass, still as stone. Put aside 10 years for practice and the next 100 for searching. What others have learned will ease your journey. Those who never manifested outside the Fade will find it easier to find its stillest roots, but it is rare the compulsion overtakes our brethren of the air. Raising the Sonalium. Describes a heated argument between a group of well-dressed elves inside an elaborately arched pavilion on an island floating in the void, or in a void. In the distance, haloed by a blizzard of light, thousands of elves are maintaining an elaborate magical ritual that pulls raw essence from the Fade, funneled into a sphere in the air. Through the lens of the sphere can be seen a world of indigo waterfalls and rust-red jungles, a temple palace so frescoed and cleverly carved it is a masterpiece in itself. The well-dressed elves' shouting grows so loud it can be heard over the magic. One leaps at another, howling and pulling out a knife burning with prismatic flame. Architects of the Grand Sonalium, a gift from Blessed Silas to clever June as thanks for a great favor, in friendly debate over the color of a palace's roof trim.
You think we could take a couple of these books back with us?
I don't think they're actually books. More like dreams of books.
How about we just leave all the creepy Fade shit where we found it?
Even if you could take them out of here,
More
they're
orbs.
probably written in Ancient Elven, which not even my people can read.
I've never read an elven novel. I wonder what kind of stories they told.
That's it here.
These blocks are heading toward that upside-down illuvian.
Creepy. Helpful, but creepy.
Can we trust this magic?
It's a place of learning. Maybe this Vir Dathara is helping us find what we need.
Now it's even weirder.
It is creepy, but I agree with Varric that it's the Iron Bowl that it's creepy. So we need Veilfire. I don't know where to get Veilfire unless we go back. Looks like there's someone over there. You see that? The Kunari, though. The only Veilfire that I remember is that thing that's next to the Dread Wolf statue in the first area. Would it let me bring it all the way over here? How do I get down, though? Oh, that's right. Here. Do I have the patience to do that? Probably. Let's see if there's more Veilfire here. Somewhere. Move, please. Thank you.
Inquisitor, we must look at your hand.
The pain stopped.
It keeps coming back.
Anchor Blast, 700% weapon damage. I think maybe I can take off that now. Where was I supposed to go now? This looks new. Nope, not new. The same. What was that other illusion? Wait, what? Isn't this where we just were?
More dead Kunari, with terrified expressions.
Okay, I was hoping that the anchor would light the Veilfire, but it did not. Hello.
Welcome, and listen to the last words of those who walked this place. If we get out of here, I will end Fen-Haral. After he held back the sky to imprison the gods, the Dread Wolf disappeared. Lies. We must tear down the veil, the cities, the pathways. Without magic, they're crumbling. You're wasting your time. Fen-Haral's veil has turned our empire to ruins.
So the ancient Elven Empire collapsed because the veil weakened magic?
If what we're hearing is true, this would have been a disaster beyond measure.
Inquisitor, you let even a handful of scholars into this place, you'll rewrite everything. I mean, apart from all those other times you rewrote everything.
It is fascinating how much people get wrong, or how much is lost to time.
Floating crap, magic mirror crap, evil demon crap. When this is over, I'm gonna need somebody to hit me with a stick again.
No.
Whatever works for you, Tiny.
Next time we get the gang back together, let's do a dragon instead. Dragons are fun.
I agree, dragons are fun. These loose pages are scattered about as if abandoned in a great hurry. Algebraic-looking formulae crawl across the pages, spiked with dense annotations and cuneiform.
This looks like technical notes. What did the Kunari come here to learn?
They're real technical. I can't make out any either. Something about magic. That's it.
When the dread wolf's gaze is bright, light burns in a ring of the dead. They have one on number pad 2 and the thing on 2 itself. Strictly of a wolf, warned of a terrible danger. A wolf with slavering black jaws and pits for eyes. The Evanurus, the elven god, stand in a ring around it as if preventing it from attacking. Beware the forms of Fen'Harel, the dread wolf in humble guise as a wanderer who knows much of the people and their spirits. He will offer advice that seems fair, but turns slowly to poison. Remember the price of treason and keep in your heart the mercy of your gods. Requires Balefire. I don't have Balefire. Well, now there's Balefire up there. How do I... Oh no! No, 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 no! Shit. Damn. Now the Balefire is out. I have to do this again. I do that though? Maybe. No. So if I come back down, why?
That should be enough stairs. Let's see if we can reach the inverted alluvia now.
I don't know where I'm supposed to go for this puzzle. Is the issue. Like down there, maybe? Run back to the Illuvium. Go, 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 go. Pick up some Balefire. Oh, great. Balefire. Light the braziers. Now we go up. We take the Balefire back. It is interesting now because I thought it was just like a regular torch earlier, but now I see there's like a skull in there, which makes me wonder like what actually is this torch. That didn't sound good. Rhyme is a sword that's cold enchanted and chance to do cold in an area around the target. Neat. Oh shit. I don't have my Balefire. I wonder if the doodad that I lit it with, or that I lit with that torch, is still fine. Because we need to go get that rune thing. I've already forgotten where it is. Yay! There's more of you? Why? Fuck me. Getting tense, don't you think? Electricity vulnerability. Go after him. Alright, where was that?
They're the librarians?
Not good.
Oh my gosh, how much health do you have? Not much. Resistance.
Deltos!
Miras Denar. Siran Biramal, Shidera Melava.
How do you get all these ones? That's odd. Okay, I think it was over here. No, I didn't get the torch. I dropped it during the fight. Where's my torch? Where's my veil fire? Dang it. Thank goodness. It's up here, right? I don't see him. I haven't had any like burping stuff. I don't know why I'm burping. I know that's not pleasant to listen to. There being a room. I don't remember where it was. I could have sworn it was somewhere around here. Isn't it? Oh, it's not there. The orbs incorporated into the artwork of Andrew's Messenger. Oh, here it is. Behind me. Fear demon. fun? Nope, they're just spiders. Demon left loop down that way. And there's something here now. No, this is my glitch. Okay, demon. What loot did you leave for me? Superb amulet of barrier. Receives a large amount of barrier when hit. Oh, torch. I don't think we need it anymore. I might give that superb amulet of barrier to Iron Bull. Nah. Moving right along. Am I in the right spot? Did I do a dumb? Yes. I mean, no, I didn't do a dumb. I'm in the right spot. Ooh, nice.
Survivor of the breach, herald of change, hero of the South.
The Vidasala, I presume.
After fulfilling your purpose at the breach, it is astonishing to hear you still walked free among your people. Your duty is done, Inquisitor. It is time to end your magic.
You're not up to killing me. It's kind of what I want to say. Yeah.
I've defeated all your Ben Hasrath so far.
So you have. The repercussions have already begun. I am no stranger to catastrophe, but this chaos in the South defies comprehension. The Qun left your people to curb your own magic. You've amply proven we should have stepped in long ago.
So you try mass assassination?
Is that what Dragon's Breath is for? murdering our heads of state just to control our magic.
Do you believe closing the breach solved everything? That its consequences stopped there? The day we saw the breach, the Qun decided its action. We would remove your leaders and spare those who toil. This agent of Fen'Harel has disrupted everything. Lives that were to be spared, lost for him.
Who is this agent? Why would you think they work for the Inquisition?
Kill the Inquisitor, then follow me to the Dargarad.
Shit, what the hell? Hitting the wrong button. This is a big a lot of stuff happening. Back there. Okay, understood. Surprised that it's all letting so many Kunari go, like, I'm not gonna care about go unattended. Is that better than what you have right now? No. How about a long shot?
Demons, dragons, and even darkspawn. Now Kunari. I wonder if we will ever run out of things to fight.
Now I'm thinking about dragons, and I'm even more depressed about being here.
The dragons were amazing, weren't they?
They really were.
I never understood my homeland's fascination with dragons until the Inquisition. I suppose I am Navaran after all.
You don't like corpses, though. Maybe you're Kunari.
In Kunlat and the common tongue, please excuse my Kunlat. Its subtleties elude me even with your patient teaching. We pulled everyone out of at the palace. The Shem nobles assumed we were servants leaving on an errand. We are hiding where you told us, waiting for signs that Dragon's Breath has begun. Victory is in the Qun.
No wonder the Kunari translated notes into our language. It was for their non-Kunari spies.
They'd have to. Kunlat's not an easy one to learn.
Every time the wearer of this amulet doesn't land a critical hit, her critical chance increases greatly. Well, if it can't be a rogue, might as well go to Cassandra for now. Since I'm wearing the item set. So we came through that alluvion and we can no longer go through it. There's a chest over there. The risk of Cerebos. Those born outside the kingdom will not comprehend the seriousness of using mages to help us. They believe the worst that can befall a mage is demonic possession. They do not truly understand that loss of mastery comes with the loss of self. Those of the keen since birth do not understand why we risk using Cerebos. We have immersed them in a sea of magic until it seems impossible they could ever do anything but drown. It is right that we enlighten you so your purpose here is clear. We've learned from this place that there lived an elven mage who saw a great wrong and sacrificed all to right it. This mage made the veil which protects us from the Fade. This veil stripped power from his rulers, who had treated their people with such excess that it makes the southern kings and queens seem staid. Thus does every action carry rightness, and all paths converge. In his greatest magic, the elven mage became an agent of peace through the veil. In our willingness to brave this place, we may discover how the veil can be strengthened through our own mages. For that, we risk our lives. The Cerebos who have joined in this endeavor understand the dangers and have made their choice. Remember the words of Ashkari Koslin. Existence is a choice. There is no chaos in the world, only complexity. Knowledge of the complex is wisdom. From wisdom of the world comes wisdom of the self. Mastery of the self is mastery of the world. Loss of the self is the source of suffering. Suffering is a choice, and we can refuse it. It is in our power to create the world or destroy it. For peace, we will endure any horror here. We will create a safer world or destroy the old one.
These are Vidisala's papers. She brought mages here to research strengthening the veil.
A way to clamp down magic? No wonder she's here.
It explains why the Qunari thought it was worth camping here.
I don't know why that's there. Luvian. Waterfall. There's supposed to be something here that tells us where she went, but... Oh, there's an alluvian there. An active one, I mean. Oh, this is,
Visitors,
this is that place.
patrons, welcome. The halls are open.
Can you tell me where a Qunari called the Vidisala went?
Yes, we heard much, although she fooled herself into thinking we could not hear. Take a keystone to the Davarad. I will join you there soon and take stock of our remaining Gatlock powder.
I found a keystone with one of the Qunari.
Yes, and you need words for their key. Maras Nira. It glows. It will open the way to the Davarad. May you find what you seek. In coming here, you strengthened the paths. I can now raise one, if you wish to go.
You've been very helpful.
Gil-Dethan was what the Elven called me. One who guides seekers of knowledge true. I was connection. One city could read the records of another. One Elven feel the memories of another. When the veil fell upon us, I marked the end of all they knew.
We've got to find this Darvarad and corner Vidisala there.
Wait, is there something here? I've been scammed, bamboozled, Smeckledorfed. What's with that? I want to know. Do I need to shoot it with an arrow? Do I need Varric to shoot it? No. Give me your secrets. It looks beautiful, very opalescent. But alas, I don't think we can go there. Unless... No, it'd be absolutely crazy. Dang. Alright, we gotta go back to the Winter Palace now. I have a guess as to where the stone hand and the exalted flames came from. Here, when it fell apart.
Greetings.
We'll be going now.
Wisdom guide you.
Okey-doke.
Your agents confirm there are Gatlock battles in Denerim's palace?
Yes, and in Val Royeaux and across the Free Marches. The Winter Palace is not the only target.
The Canari are one order from destroying every noble house in the known world.
There is a bright side. Warning the ambassadors will remind them of the Inquisition's value.
Not when the Inquisition is responsible for that threat.
Tell us what you know.
I take it you have new information.
The elven servant handling the barrels confessed to working for the Canari.
But the servant was Orlesian. That implicates Orlais, not us.
But the barrels arrived at the Winter Palace on the Inquisition supply manifest.
How are we supposed to fight a war when we can't even trust our own people?
Do you know who got the barrels onto the Inquisition manifest?
Yes, several of the Inquisition's elven workers have gone missing. I had their backgrounds checked. They joined the Inquisition after fleeing the chaos in Kirkwall.
I remember when Kirkwall was at its worst. Many of the city's elves converted to the Qun, trying to find a better life.
And the Canari turned them into spies.
We can still do good.
The Inquisition stopped Corypheus and saved the world. We can't let an outside threat change who we are.
I fought to protect the Inquisition in this exalted council. And for what? So we could deceive and threaten those we claimed to protect?
Once we locate the spies...
This isn't about the spies. You hid the Canari body. You've all but seized control of the Winter Palace.
We did what was right, not what was politically convenient.
Do you know what this has cost us with Orlais and Ferelden? They are planning to dismantle us as we speak. And perhaps they are right.
this fucking thing.
Oh, shit! Damn it! We save Ferelden and they're angry. We save Orlais and they're angry. We closed the breach twice, and my own hand wants to kill me. Could one thing in this fucking world just stay fixed? I need to get to the Darvarad. You all can fight amongst yourselves once I'm back.
Thank you, Inquisitor.
Would you like us to inform the Exalted Council of the danger?
Yes.
Yes. If we fail, the Exalted Council needs to know what happened.
I will inform them personally.
Leliana, I can...
No, your job is hard enough already. This is my responsibility.
I'll have guards ready at the Alluvion, in case the Qunari attack the palace.
Make a watch over you.
It's kind of abrupt. We're kind of at the 3-hour mark, and so I think what's going to happen, and I have somewhere that I need to be, unfortunately. So we're going to end it here, and we'll finish this DLC next time. Thank you so much for joining me. Treat yourself right because you deserve it, and remember that I love you. Bye.